This is Bigger Than Memphis, a video podcast where I interview local businesses in Memphis and the surrounding areas. We get to know these entrepreneurs on a professional level and also on a personal level because you should know who you're doing business with. So come along with us on this journey and we hope that you enjoy. And this week's episode is a little different because we are celebrating BTM Business Solutions, ribbon cutting, and grand opening. So this is part one. Come on in to the ribbon cutting party.
You'll cut on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We got the party on fire. We will never ever stop, no never. With the travel we don't need no visa. From Lagos down to Atlanta. Oh baby now, we celebrate. Got to jubilate. Oh baby we celebrate. We must to jubilate. Yeah.
Mississippi Chamber of Commerce, which is we're right down the street. People think because it's Mississippi, Tennessee, that it's a hike or that we are too far from one another to do business together or to be able to partner. And that's not true. 6 minutes to get here. See? Right. Exactly. We are just down the street. I want to take this time not only to tell you if you're not sure what a Chamber of Commerce is or what it does, grab Chantel, Kristen, or myself, and we'll be happy to share how we partner with businesses and what we do to try our best to make you look good. So that's our goal, and that's what we want to accomplish. Our mission and our vision is to champion the business community, to champion our city and our residents, but also to help with our neighbors. Because, what did I say, girls? A rising tide lifts all boats. And I firmly believe that. I think that we're all in this together, and collectively, the Chamber tries to do what people can't do individually or what they're struggling with trying to do in getting their business going. So we are super excited. Jeff Jones is on our board of directors, and so these ambassadors that are here, if you're a South Haven Chamber ambassador, raise your hand, please. So our board of directors are also ambassadors, some, but these guys have taken time of their busy day to come support you and talk about all that you offer and everything that you can do, so that they can go back, spiderweb into the community and say, I know somebody that can help you with that. I know somebody 6 minutes down the road that can take care of that for you. And that's what we want to do. And so now I would like to introduce you guys to the heartbeat and the owner of BTM, Ms. Keisha. Please tell us a little bit about what your services are, what you do, what your dream is, how we can help as business leaders to make you successful.
Okay. Like she said, I'm Keisha. BTM stands for Bigger Than Me. And when I decided to open this business, I had a lot of struggle with trying to open a different business. So with trying to open a different business and realizing it's on a larger scale than what I even had imagined. I thought it was a little $50,000 deal, but it turned out to be a big $1 million deal. So with finding out all those things, doing the research, getting the education, trying to find people to help me, it was so hard. And even just to get a consultation with someone, and I'm a new business owner, it would cost me anywhere from $50 on up to $200 just to talk to someone. And then for them to say, oh, you did everything already. Just go apply at the bank. So I'm like, wait a minute, no, this can't be it. So when I thought about it, I was like, okay, I got to get a virtual mailbox. It'll be nice to have a co-working space. It'll be nice to have a place where I can record podcasts about this kind of stuff. Wait a minute, this is not in my neighborhood. Why is this not in my neighborhood? So when I put all those things that I had learned together, I was like, I want to offer these services to my neighborhood. So what BTM does, we help with business formation. So whether you've already started your business or whether you're just thinking about starting, even if you just want me to help you with the paperwork, I can help you do that. We have notary service, and I expanded my office space so we can offer co-working in the Whitehaven neighborhood. There's no place like this in the Whitehaven neighborhood. So I offer co-working space with the amenities, with Wi-Fi, with the beverage bar, with just everything. You see how the walls are filled? It's content. Everywhere you shoot, I want you to be able to put it up because we know the internet is how you market now. And so I want everything to be able where you can just say, I'm in here working, I want to take a picture. I'm in here, I need some creative juices. Oh, this is passion. Oh my God, okay, passion. I'm gonna do this. This is my passion. I want everything in here to be able to get your creative juices flowing, to get your mind rolling, and get your business on track. So the way that the chamber or any of you all can help me is just refer people to me. I love helping people. All my services are very affordable. Somebody was like, girl, you ain't trying to make no money. And I was like, yes, I am. But my ultimate goal is to reach people so they can reach more people. So if I can get people to reach more people, I will be so happy. My end vision is to be able to help the business owner at every level. So whether you're in the beginning stage, middle stage, and even at an even bigger stage, I want to be able to level up as I go along in this business. And we also have a content studio. Nowhere can you find a content studio for $25 an hour with a minimum of 2 hours. Everywhere I've looked, the lowest price I've seen is $75, and they want you to have 3 to 4 hours. So I wanted to make sure that if somebody wanted to get business started, wanted to do something that is social media, something that is thriving right now within the media presence, I want them to be able to start. I don't want anybody to have an excuse. I can't start. And even if a business outgrows me, tell somebody else who's ready to start. So that's just how I feel about it. And I'm passionate about Whitehaven because my family been here. Everybody has graduated from Whitehaven. I think I'm the only person in my family who has not graduated from Whitehaven, but my whole family is here. So I want Whitehaven to be great again. I remember coming to Whitehaven and be like, this is it. So I'm ready for Whitehaven to be it again. And I'm grateful for the South Haven Chamber. Every time I go to an event, I don't feel like a stranger, and I'm always by myself. And I'm always networking by myself, but I don't feel like a stranger. Everybody makes me feel welcome. So I'm grateful to you all. And I thank you all for being here and helping me celebrate. This is just the beginning for me.
Yay.
Jeff Jones with South Haven Chamber and EXP Realty.
Hey, Takesha, congratulations. Look forward to seeing great things happen with you.
Eric Williams with South Haven Chamber and Brown Baptist Church.
I think you'll be able to hear yourself a whole lot better now.
Okay. Oh.
So you hear that professional sound?
I do.
That's
little bass in my voice.
Yes, that's what the equipment provides. So this is also included if you rent out the space.
So can I start singing?
Yes, you can do it.
How do I? No.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, look, so I'm with Brown Missionary Baptist Church. So we are excited to have you here. So lots of business owners at Brown. So maybe we'll have to come rent some space and see what we can do here.
Yes, come and talk. What do you do at Brown Bank?
I am the Chief Operating Officer.
Okay, I might have to have you on so we can talk about that. A lot of people don't know what a Chief Operating Officer does. So I would like to educate people.
All right, well, I'll make sure you get my number. Call me up.
Okay. All right. Who's next? Y'all heard
Who's
that.
Next?
He said he coming now. Mr. Eric is coming. And that's my dad's name.
Robin Powell with Just Be Helping.
Now listen to yourself in the now.
Oh, okay.
You hear how Chris. Oh,
yeah.
yes. Yes, it's much better, isn't
Much better.
Scoot that mic towards you. Quit acting like you brand new.
Girl, you know I don't like this. I was good over there.
You did good, though.
I hate it. I hate it. Back in this chair again.
Yes. And again. We're going to have to get together. And I'm going to do a live one day so we can talk about starting a business.
Okay.
Yeah, just let people know, like, the woes.
I would like that. Maybe my nerves will have come down.
Yes.
Working with you, I may get used to this.
Yes.
You get me in this seat enough times, and then maybe I'll finally, eventually get used to it. Because right now, I'm so nervous, I don't know what to do. I was fine over there, talking.
You do so well. See, we just having a conversation.
Well, thank you. I am so proud of you, Keisha.
Thank you.
This is an amazing facility.
Thank you.
I mean, much needed in the Whitehaven area.
Yes.
Congratulations. Kudos to you.
Thank you.
Keep doing it, girl.
I am.
Keep doing it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You ready? Come on. Kristen E. with South Haven Chambers. Come on. You got all the personality. Take a picture of her and send it to me, Rob.
Oh, gracious me.
Okay, put the headphones on.
Hang on, let me set my crap down. All right now.
Okay.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay.
Talk.
I sound like cornbread.
Go and put a mic up to you. Don't be scared of that mic. It's hot.
Girl, I'm scared of that mic.
All right. See, you, every time I see you, you full of personality. You always joking. You had me cracking up.
I do what I can. I'm comic relief. What can I say? I got to keep it fun. Life's too short.
You are so fun.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
I am so proud of you for doing this.
Thank you.
For being strong enough and courageous enough to just put yourself out there. And
thank you.
This is a phenomenal thing.
Thank you.
There are so many businesses that don't know what to do or where to go. And it's overwhelming.
Yes, it is. It is. Like I said, I do all this stuff and they like, you've done it. I'm like, oh, come on. Like I know it's another step. You just not telling me, or have you not made it to this step and you haven't told me that?
And that happens a lot because if they don't know what they don't know.
Can I have my money back though after I done paid for this consultation?
Right. Be like, I just taught you something. Where's my commission?
Yes, it was so fun. You ready?
Who's up? Come on in here.
Leandre Gibson of G-Work. Come on. You got a deep voice.
Oh, no.
Put a mic towards you.
I hate my voice.
Why?
It's terrible.
Good evening.
Oh, see there, you talking about it's terrible. No, it's not.
Yeah.
You got the radio voice.
I do like, this is awesome. This is really cool.
That's what
I always
everybody.
wondered what it was like when you had the monitors on.
Yeah, when the mic is really hot and you can really hear yourself.
Yeah, these are good mics.
Yeah, they are. This whole system is a great system. I love this system.
I'm really proud of what you've done here.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's send folks up here to get their podcast on.
Yeah, send them on up here. Let them get started.
Do the G-Work pod.
Oh yeah, come on.
I don't know what it's gonna be about.
The struggle of helping people and how they can help you help them.
You said it. You said it.
I can only imagine with a nonprofit. I can only imagine.
Y'all stand up and take a picture together.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome.
And don't you try to roll it too.
Very cute picture. I'll let you verify.
Oh yeah. Ronald Anderson with Rap Ministries. You hear how the headphones are crisper?
I do. It sounds
My ears burning.
super good. Congratulations. You got a good thing going on right here.
Thank you. See how we moved over to the new spot?
I did.
You're going to have to come over and record in the new spot too.
Okay. We'll get together on that. I come on into the new studio.
Yeah.
No doubt. Is this live?
No, it's not live.
I didn't say live because y'all about to make me. No, I'm just messing with you. No, it sounds great.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like
I
it.
hear you right here and right here.
Yeah, it's like these. I bought these. I put these on. I was like, oh my God.
Right.
Yeah, I see the difference. I was like, I should have did this a long time ago. Yeah.
You know, just growing and doing
Yes.
everything.
I want to do more and more. I even got a second angle. I use my iPhone to record my 2 camera shots now.
Okay.
So I'm playing with editing too, so I know how to do the 2 camera shots.
I'm glad to know that. I need some editing work done.
Yes, because I need to practice. I want to get better at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it definitely takes a whole lot of practice.
Yes, it does.
All I know how to do is cut and put words in. That's it. I don't know how to do. You know how they do time elapse and all this
yes.
stuff. No, I can't do all that.
I know how to do all that now. I know how to do. I know how to switch in between the camera.
What about Jeff?
He ain't acting right.
Jeff gaining weight too.
They mean what they say. They mean he happy.
It got to be. You know, it got to be. I said, man, his neck getting thick. What's going on?
Your neck getting thick. Look, he like
hair growing longer too.
Oh yeah, he trying to let his hair grow out.
Trying to get a Hawaiian silk or something. You remember Hawaiian silk?
Yeah, that dude on the box. That dude and the woman.
It's picking all that up too, huh? Frog in my throat.
Yep, it's picking all that up.
I said, let me get up. I'm off today. Let me get over there.
I appreciate you so
much. See, BTM ribbon cutting. At first I thought I was running late. I said, I saw everybody. I said, what? Did I miss it? No, so I didn't miss it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, it's 11 o'clock, ain't it?
Yeah.
So what is this Sunday? What's going on?
It's the grand opening. It's where we'll have a photo booth. It's basically the same thing. We'll have more food. Tangy will be catering. So my cousin Tangy, but Tangy can cook her butt off. She want to start catering. Alice Boyce, local Memphis educator. Can you hear yourself?
Yes, I hear myself.
Why you saying like that? You don't like?
You know what? I'm a teacher and I can't stand to hear my voice.
Why?
I guess because I talk all the time. I don't know. I don't care to hear my voice.
I think I sound like Minnie Mouse.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't like my voice. I mean, I don't know.
I think everybody's voice sound good.
Really?
I think it make everybody's voice like level out and sound good.
Okay.
When I talk, I be like, "Oh, I sound a little sexy. I sound a little grown."
Yeah.
I usually don't sound that way unless I got a cold. Now I got a cold, I be like, "Ooh, I'm real sexy." I be deep like Tony Braxton.
You're so silly.
I be real sexy then.
Yes, she does have a sexy voice. Keisha, I'm loving this room. I've never been in the room. It's like an audio studio.
Close the door so she can see that part.
Oh, look at you. It's all nice and coordinated. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you see how like the sound is not bouncing off now? You say something.
What you want me to say? I can hear the difference in my voice. The clarity.
Yes, the clarity, because it's not bouncing all outside. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because, we can hear it, but it don't mean this catching it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference with the voice. You hear yourself talk.
Yeah.
I do hear it.
Yeah, it's much clearer. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
It's like I can hear myself swallow. Swallow my spit.
It's
so clear.
One girl was like, "Ooh, I can't think hard in here."
Right. I can relate to that. Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, "This gonna pick it up." I was like, "Yep, it's gonna pick it up."
If you think too hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can open the door now, honey.
Lord, please don't let any harmful talk come out of my mouth, but only what is helpful for building others up, that I may benefit those who listen. Ephesians 4:29.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Just want to remind myself I don't want to say nothing to turn nobody down. You know how like you can say something and then sometimes you have to think of it. And I want to say sometimes being in this room, I might say something and I be like, I might not want to say that.
Right. Because you want the positive vibes.
Yeah.
You want the positive vibes.
And then sometimes even how you say something be like,
Right. You don't mean it that way, but it's interpreted differently.
Yes.
Well, in my profession, I'm always talking too much. And so anything can be interpreted.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So
yes.
I can remember talking to some students. They were asking me about how to do a math problem. And I was telling them without telling them.
Mm-hmm.
I was giving them steps.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounded very sarcastic. And I had to tell them, I said, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm actually trying to give you step by step on how to do it. But it sounds like I'm
playing.
I said, but this is really the steps. I hope you take it.
I hope you paying attention.
I hope you pay attention and receive it for what it is and not what it may sound like all the time. This is so nice, Keisha. Look at her.
Thank you. I'm doing my best.
Oh, my head looks so big and round. I don't know about that.
It don't even look big and round on there.
So you have an oval face, so you don't have to worry about it.
I do have an oval face.
That's a blessing. Thank you, Jesus, for the oval face. You have decorated in the whole complex. It's just really nice.
That's what somebody said. They was like, I don't know what I was thinking when I was going to come in your office, but this don't match the outside. I was like, you really feel like this?
Well, the outside is not your domain.
Right.
You don't have any control over that.
Right.
But this, it makes you feel like you're in a radio station.
Oh, cool.
That's what it makes you feel like.
That's good. I want you to feel as professional as possible.
Oh, yeah. It feels definitely professional.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I want.
Kind of a clubbish feeling.
Yeah, because, every dollar deserves professionalism. So that's what I want.
It's definitely professional. You got the kind of club atmosphere. When I say club atmosphere, kind of the lounge in the back in the VIP booth kind of ordeal.
VIP. I heard that VIP.
Like the VIP booth.
VIP. Mm-hmm. Chantel Hibbler of South Haven Chamber. Why does it feel funny?
I don't know.
Can you hear yourself?
I can.
It sounds good.
Yes, that's why it feels funny.
Why?
I don't know.
You have a good voice too,
girl.
Like I tell everybody, I think this machine make everybody's voice sound good.
Yeah, it's just weird hearing myself like this.
I love hearing myself and people talk like this. It really sounds like we on somebody's radio.
Yeah, it is, and it's great quality too. And I love how you got the playback like that too.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I have to. Sometimes I can't put it on because when I be interviewing people, they be looking at this stuff. I be like,
I would be that person.
Quit looking at yourself. So I turn that off, and I had that one on. And they be like, "Do I need to look right here?" No, we talking.
Look, I'll be sitting there like,
like is everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, no, we talking.
Yeah.
Okay. I just keep it on like to make sure like it's still recording and stuff like that. Yeah, because I have recorded a whole podcast and not recorded a whole podcast.
Oh my goodness.
Like a whole hour and be like,
no way.
Can you come back?
I would be so sad. Did they come back though when you do? Okay,
yeah. They did. It was so nice.
Good.
And then one time I recorded one and it sounded so good. I guess we were loud mouths, so it picked us up on the iPad, but it didn't pick us up on the broadcast. And I was like, no, we gonna make it work. So I had to use some editing magic, and thank God we was loud mouths.
Good.
And we was laughing.
So you ain't have to scratch it?
No. But then I'm finding out too, like even with big name podcasters, when I ask them, I be like, hey, what do you do? When you think you're doing a recorder, but you ain't, they was like, oh, it happened all the time. I'm like, really?
So see, it ain't just you.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so it's not just because I'm a beginner.
Right. Even the experienced ones experience that. That's crazy. I would have never thought.
Yeah, and see, one guy, he was like, look, checklist. He was like, checklist saved my life.
Oh, to make sure that they do every single thing before they start recording.
Yes. He was like,
That's
camera
smart.
1, camera 2, roadcast. I was like, oh, I'm
He
gonna
like
have to
his own producer or something for the podcast. Then.
I was like, I'm gonna have to do that. He was like, yeah. And he was like, checklist will save your life because it saved mine.
That's awesome. If you even I didn't even think about a checklist, but that makes total sense.
I didn't either.
That makes total sense.
Total sense.
Well, I love it in here. It's like cool. It gives a vibe. So it's like you kind of get comfy and you get into your podcast and you get into your stuff. I love it in here. And just the whole space itself is just being able to be in it opposed to just seeing the pictures. It's so good. I'll just say you did a great job in how you put everything together.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks great.
and thank you for your patience with me. You probably be like, I got another email from that lady.
Girl, no, I promise you, it is not like, it was just like, okay, yeah. Let me make sure that I do this, because I want to make sure that you understand what we're doing, but then I want to make sure that I'm understanding what you want, so that I'm not just doing anything, but just making sure that I'm really tailoring to what you need.
And I don't take it as I don't take it malicious at all. I be like, maybe I should have said something about her. And then when it comes to like emailing and texting,
it can get
my God,
the way that you communicate can kind of get lost in translation.
And it be like, wait a minute, I should have said, but I'm one of them people that I might text you something and then be like, let me put this, and then I might send you another text afterwards. But I be like, okay, this professional. I can't be emailing her like that.
But you know what? I would rather you do that than for you to feel like you can't say something, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that we are giving you what you need, opposed to it just being like a generic, like, okay, well, this is what we do, and then that's it, and we hands off, Like, we really want to be able to tailor the benefits, because there's a bunch of benefits that we have for the commerce, but we want to make sure that we're tailoring those benefits to you. Okay. So we don't want it to just be like we can do member intros and then we're just doing it with random people. We want to make sure that it's people that can actually utilize your services, and that it's not just, we want to be targeted.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, if you want to send me 5 emails in a span of 10 minutes and it's like, I forgot to say this, and then I forgot to say that, I'll probably laugh, be like, look, Takesha, let me get through this one real quick.
Yeah. Look, but then it'll be unread, and I'll be like, I done sent this lady 7 unread messages in like 20 minutes. She gonna think I'm crazy.
Look, I'll probably laugh and be like, LOL, Takesha, but I promise you, it's not like oh my God, this girl. Like, I promise you, it's not like that.
And I do not be in no rush. Like I said, when I emailed you Saturday, I was like, okay, I'm up. Let me go ahead and. It's like, let me go ahead and send this, because I go the whole weekend. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to email her Monday. And then I forget, and then it'd be Tuesday. I'd be like, I was supposed to email her Monday. And I'm going to email her in a minute. Then it'd be Wednesday. It'd be like, I was going to eat. So sometimes I just had to go ahead. And when you replied, I was like, she done answer me on a Saturday. If she don't take a nap and lay down.
Look, I'm on my phone. Like, when I tell you I be on go all the time, it's like, if I'm not at work, I'm still working. So that's why when I saw it and I was like, oh, wait, who did I send it to again? And I'm like, yeah, those were the home-based business. So I wanted to make sure that I explained to you, okay, yeah, I know they weren't on the original list because those were like the specific categories, but I wanted you to know that, okay, I know you wanted home-based businesses, so let me give the ones, and those were people that I have pretty much just spoken to.
Okay.
And they kind of like expressed the stuff that they needed. Cool. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, let me get you in contact with them, because if I get you in contact with Takesha, right? I know that you just expressed that you're going to need some type of spaces to be able to do some type of podcast. And I know you just said that you needed to be able to have a virtual mailbox or whatever it is. So all of those things that I had just spoken to you in the member meeting, I know somebody that'll be able to provide that to you.
That's wonderful.
So that's when I was like, oh, you know what? I didn't even explain that to Takesha. I'm just like on go, just trying to, hey, this person,
and I can understand it. And I can understand. And then when you messaged me, I was like, I'm not finna answer back. You see, I didn't answer back until Monday. I was like, she got me messed up. She done answered this text. She done answered this email on a Saturday. I was like, I was expecting to be on red until Monday.
Girl, no. See, but we really do care about y'all's businesses. It's not like we're not just trying to say something to just sound good. Like, we really do care. So that's why when you had messaged and you was like that you was a little bit confused because you didn't know anybody on that list, I'm like, I get it and I understand it, because I did not explain to you why I was going this direction.
I try my best to like explain myself. I'm like, hold on, these ain't the people. Just let me know what we doing. I can go with the flow, but just let me know, because I don't want to be in the flow and be like,
right. And so that's why I'm like, and I don't want you to be out there, you know what I'm saying, and not realizing what's going on. So that's why I'm like, dang, I really didn't, because I always try to make sure that I
send an email before I send out the member intros, because I'm like, one, you're going to get flooded in your mailbox. Like, you're going to get back-to-back emails. I don't want you to think that it's spam. I don't want you to think that something's going on or whatever. So it's like, I'm about to send a whole bunch of emails, but then I'll normally follow up with, okay, I'm about to send it to blah, 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 so that you know to follow up with them, you know.
But y'all be so busy. But see, the thing that really made me choose South Haven Chamber is because I don't feel like a number, and I don't know necessarily if I went to Memphis would I feel that way. I feel like I might get a little lost because it's so big. It's so big, and I'm not. And that's not to say that they may have a way that they do that they are able to individualize everybody.
Right,
but I'm just like. I don't know. I ain't AutoZone and I ain't them, you know.
But you know what? We have a few members that are like members of multiple chambers.
Yeah.
So we have members that are members of the Memphis Chamber, but they just see that we just do so much as far as like events go and stuff like that. So they are pretty active with us. But I mean, I've heard pretty much the gamut about Memphis Chamber, so you know, good things, bad things, you know, but that's with anything,
with anything.
But I mean, we want you to know that regardless of how many members we have, you really are not just a number. Like, we want you to know that we really do care about your business. We want to see it succeed. We want to make sure that we're providing you the resources that we said we was going to provide you with, but then try to go above and beyond that too. So that's why when you was like, oh yeah, you answered me on a Saturday, I was like, girl, look, I wanted to make sure you understood and that we not putting you by the wayside. We didn't forget about you, you know. So
I'm going to have y'all come up here too so people can get to know y'all personality. I know my podcast is an entrepreneurial podcast or entrepreneurs, but you all deal with the entrepreneurs.
Yep.
And I would like for people to get to know you all's personality. So
I would love to come up here and tell the team about it too.
Yeah, so I would love for you all to come up here and you all just do something real fast with me and just so they can get to know who y'all are. That's the basis of my podcast, to get to know the person behind the business. Because if I feel more comfortable with you, I will do business with you and I will recommend more people to you. But if I feel like you just a business, you just trying to get my business, it's like
we don't want to come with our hand out all the time, you know. We just want to make sure if you pay us $100, we want you to see $500 or $5,000 from that, you know. So it's like we want it to be reciprocal, but that you getting a return on your investment, and it's not just like you just getting what you paid for and that's it, or you just getting a ribbon cut and then it's like, bye, you ain't gonna see me no more, you know. So it's like we really want you to be able to get that return on investment. But
you checked on me when I was MIA for a while. You was like, girl,
I know I sent you this list, Keisha. When
like, you ain't did nothing on this checklist. You ain't ready yet. I was like, oh, thank you. I was like, and she checked on me at the right time.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, cool, I'm ready.
I'm glad that we was able to get everything underway.
Yes, that kind of like lit a fire. You know how sometimes you be like, okay, I'm gonna reach out because it's ready.
Yeah,
I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out.
And then like 3 months go by, like, oh, I should have reached out like last year. You know?
Like, oh man, is it too late to do a ribbon cutting?
Yeah.
If I've
like,
been
girl, no, we about to do an
year?
anniversary photo
like,
now. You've been open for a year.
Yeah, I've been open for a year.
Yeah.
Can we do a ribbon cutting? Like, ma'am, get off this phone. Ma'am.
Yeah, but we glad that we was able to get your ribbon cutting done.
Yeah, and I love everybody's attitude. You all are so welcoming. Like I said, I be out here networking in these streets by myself.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't feel... I even went to a ribbon cutting one time, and I was like, oh, no, nobody.
But then people come up and talk to you.
Was like, I remember your face. What you do again? And somebody was like, hey, and I was like,
yep.
You remember me? Like, I hadn't seen you like once or twice. You remember me?
Yep.
So
Yep.
it wasn't like I felt like I was out of place. Because I was like, man, I'm going up here. I don't know nobody. And I was
but
like,
now you know a whole bunch of folks.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna go, and like I said, everybody is so welcoming.
Yeah, well, we're glad that you experienced that though, because We really do. Exactly what I said. We don't want you to think that you're just a number, that you just coming out for networking events and you just gonna hang in the corner, anything like that.
Because
like,
I go to the corner.
No, see, we gonna be like, Takisha, come over here. Let me show you this person. So we just so glad that you are actually putting in the work to not only be like present digitally, but to be present like physically. Of course, not everybody can make it to events, and we understand that. But the fact that you're willing to come, even if you don't have a wingman, you know what I'm saying? Like just you by yourself, is because we won't treat you like a stranger. We won't, act like, oh, well, what is she doing here? Anything like that. So I'm glad that you had the courage to come out by yourself, and I'm glad that you felt welcomed.
Yes, and you all have options. If I get up early in the morning, be like, drop them kids off, I'm going to network, and I can get to the office in time. Even if I'm like 30 minutes late, I'm getting her. Like, it ain't no unreasonable time, like early in the morning. And then if I be like, okay, ain't nobody came in here, I got 30 minutes. I can go be at this. I can leave 30 minutes early. Let's go. Right. It's another networking event.
Right, yeah.
So I'm trying to get it in early while I'm still fresh. And so I just want to make sure.
Miss Debbie.
Quit trying to run. Miss Debbie. Tell Miss Debbie to quit trying to run.
Miss Debbie, quit trying to run.
Come on.
She said she wants you on the podcast.
Come on, get on this mic.
I love you, baby.
Come on, you got 5 minutes. Don't be looking at your watch. You ain't got nowhere to go. Debbie King of South Haven Chambers.
Oh, and then you need to come be on our podcast.
Really? You all have a podcast?
We do. It's called South Haven Business Beat.
Oh, cool. Yeah. That'll be cool. I love to do that. I like to talk. In the words of my husband, I can talk my butt off.
My husband tells me I'm in the right line of work because I would talk to anybody about anything.
That's what my husband say. He says I flirt with anybody. I'm like, it's not flirting. He's like, you make anybody feel good.
That's not flirting.
I like to tell people, like, oh, girl, I like that hat. Girl, you cute today.
Yeah.
Miss Debbie, you cute today.
Thanks. You cute today, too.
Thank you. Miss Debbie, I want to thank you for just allowing me to be a part of the chamber and being so welcoming. I think the first time I met you was at the Olive Garden networking.
Yeah, B2BAM.
Yes, I think that was the first time I met you. I had been to another chamber event, but I think that was my first time that I met you. And you were so nice. Y'all were so funny.
We love what we do. And it's not work.
Okay, you're so passionate about what you do. And I can tell.
Small business. We love, that's our engine. That's what,
make the world.
The country was built on. Small business. And so if we're purposeful and relevant to small businesses and we are able to service our members, anybody can claim to provide assistance or help. But you kind of have to walk the walk. You can't just talk the talk. And a lot of people, overpromise and underdeliver. We prefer to do the opposite. Okay. We want to underpromise and overdeliver. So, I'm standing in your lobby out there with Robin Powell of Just Be Helping, and one of our board members, Eric Williams, he's the chief operating officer at Brown Missionary Baptist Church. He's one of our board of directors. And so they know one another, but I'm like, Eric, you need to help Miss Robin. You tell me all the time how busy you are. Guess what? Here's an extra hands and feet right here.
Yes.
Her business needs assistance in being able to showcase the services that she offers. And if she's helping another company look good by working an event with them, That's not helping just be helping.
Yes.
That's helping that caterer or that event venue. Robin needs some next level clients.
Yes, she does.
She needs some NBA players.
Yes.
She needs some musicians.
Yes.
She needs some busy mamas that's got 3 or 4 kids that don't have time to pick up ClickList, or that need somebody to help them with picking up dry cleaning.
Yes.
Or she is amazing.
She
and
is.
she is so detail oriented.
And her personality.
But here's the thing, Keisha, the Chamber of Commerce is only your stage for your business to sing its song.
Oh.
I can't sing your song the way you sing your song.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you how great you are, and I can tell you all the services you provide, but I can't do that with the same passion you will.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that with the same oomph. You know what I mean? And so for us, we want to be able to provide those multiple stages and those different spotlights for each of those businesses to be able to complement and do business with one another. And a lot of times it has to do with communication.
Yeah.
You can come to every ribbon cutting, you can come to every chamber event, but if you don't open your mouth, or if you don't shake a hand, or if you don't hand out your card, why are you really there?
Yeah, that's true. And you don't make people feel like strangers. I haven't felt like a stranger.
You're not a stranger. And that's often why our chamber is going to call you a family member instead of a member or a business. Because, everybody can make you feel some kind of way, but not everybody can make you feel like family.
Yeah. You're right about that.
And a heartbeat is different for your family than it is for anyone or anything else. So we want to be that chamber family. We want to be able to next level ourselves and to set ourselves apart by having all of our members recognize themselves and know that they're confident and we're doing everything we can to promote their business.
I like that. And I like when I first met you, you was like, look, I'm going to leave here, come to the chamber office. I'm thinking to myself, right now?
Right now.
Right now. And you was like, yeah, I'm on my way. You coming? Yeah. I was, okay. So it kind of gave me no other choice but to put myself out there. So I really liked it. I felt welcome from the beginning.
Awesome. Well, I try to do that, not being obnoxious, but being encouraging.
Yeah.
Because I want people to understand that people are built different, and you can say all day long, oh, I'll get to that.
Yes.
Some people never get to that. And so there's no better time than the present. If you're working on a better self, if you're working on a better business, if you're working on making your dreams come true, you can't afford tomorrow. You need today.
That's right. I thank you so much, Miss Debbie.
You're welcome.
And I was telling Chantel, too, I'm going to have to get you guys to come and do my podcast so we can get to know a little bit more about y'all outside of the chamber.
Oh, girl. I don't know if you want to do that.
Yes, I do.
I don't know if you have to come back, and you'll have to come to our podcast.
Yes, of course.
We want you just to, you would be speaking all about your services that you offer and what you have. And you need to find out more about what we're doing. I'm not the podcast host.
Okay.
We have 3 sponsors. So I have 2 different guys that have their own podcasts, and they host those. But all chambers of commerce are a 501c6 nonprofit. We just started a foundation under the chamber, which is a 501c3.
Okay.
And what we're hoping to do is have a leadership program, like an academy, to teach business leaders how to next level, how to get ready to be promoted. And then we want them to mentor some juniors and seniors in school and high school.
Oh, yes. That'll be amazing.
And then the stretch goal for that is also to have a business incubator. So
oh, wow.
we would be able to help, because we do now. We have a lot of people that come in and say, I want to start a business. How do I do that?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have new members that come in and utilize our space. So we kind of have a mini incubator now, which is a little bit of what you do.
Yes.
But what we want to do is just make sure that people are set up to succeed.
Yes.
Because it helps with our quality of life in our community.
Especially when you're beginning.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Miss Debbie.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate you for coming, and I just love what you all are doing.
Well, thank you. We are so excited for you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Tamika Allen of All In Life Coaching. Okay, go ahead. Can you hear yourself?
I can.
Oh, look at that.
This is awesome.
That's so cool. Okay, yeah, and you do life coaching.
Yes, I do. Specializing in relationships because relationships plays a vital part in our mental health, and a lot of people don't realize that. And my motto is all in or nothing, and that's just to get a person to open up and let them know if you can't let me in on everything, then we can't fully give you an accessible session.
That's right.
My office is actually set up like a living room to give you that safe space, so you can feel comfortable opening up. Versus on the opposite side of a desk, speaking with someone, and you may not feel comfortable in that area. So we also provide tools and different strategies to help you uproot those difficult situations you feel like you can't get through alone. And I also do a lot of vendor events, speaking events, job shadowing, mentoring, things of that nature. So kind of jack all trades in that area.
That's cool. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get you on the podcast so you can really do a in-depth interview so we can really get to know you.
Okay.
Get to know a little bit more about your business. I might need to come because I ain't gonna say I'm bad at relationships, but I'm difficult in relationships, and I know that.
Yeah.
And that's just because I come from a group of women that don't deal with emotions. We don't do that. You can keep them in your back pocket.
Right.
And so I'm trying to navigate the world now. I have a daughter. My husband say I'm only sweet to her.
Because you sympathize.
Yeah, that's my baby. That's a girl. Yeah. And he say I'm a little rough. So I need to learn how to be I don't know how to express my feelings, because he be like, they hurt your feelings. I be like, yeah, they hurt my feelings. It don't even seem like it.
But that's because you've been trained to suppress your feelings. You've been trained to keep them down below and not be seen.
Yeah, you ain't no punk.
Right. That
and that ain't even got nothing to do with
it. Right. And I also offer complimenting sessions up to 30 minutes for first time clients. Okay. And if you feel like the price is too much, I will work with you as far as payment plans, because we don't accept any insurance during the life coaching sessions.
That's cool. I do need, that's one thing I do want to work on. Relationships. Because I think that's my biggest, and I don't know if a lot of people even, really, you would go out, but I'm still voice recording. I don't know if a lot of people even understand that part. Like, relationships is like this life period.
Yeah.
Like,
and I don't just specialize in couples. It's any type of ship, like your sister, friendship, on the job, because people don't realize that the relationships you have with people affect the way you perform in a day's time. So
even with my son, he is way more sensitive than I am. And I'm like, I raised you.
So it's like opposite, like reverse. The emotions are reversed.
Yes. I could say, boo,
yeah.
Ma, that hurt my feelings. I told him I didn't believe him. You don't believe me. I need you to. I don't care if you believe me or not. Like, he is the opposite. And I don't know. Did I do it?
See, that's where I come in at to help you find, navigate back through that part of his life to see where that stemmed from.
Yeah, and I want to be, what is it, emotionally in tune. I'm trying to get my feelings out there, but when I do feelings, I be like, I'm bothering people. Let me put them back up.
I've had a session with a mother and daughter.
Nails are beautiful. Okay,
thank
go
you.
ahead.
And I like to do those because it gives the parent and the child the opportunity to see each other in their vulnerable state.
Oh, we ain't gonna get into mother and daughter.
The mother did not know that the daughter felt the way she felt, and the daughter did not know the mother felt the way she felt. So it's good when y'all come in the first time together like that. That way y'all can establish some type of, reasonable playing ground, and you can go from there. It's powerful though.
I would have to really pray on it because I don't have a relationship with my mother, so it had to be a real. And I had to give you a disclaimer. I had to give you $500 extra just for letting her in your house. Be like,
not only you and your mom, it could be you and your son. Like you said, you don't know why he's, y'all are opposite with the emotional part. So yeah.
And then the Lord gave me a husband that's the opposite. I'm just like, what, Lord, what is you doing? Is you trying to make me? I know you probably trying to make me a little bit tender, but how tender you trying to get me?
Right.
So yeah. So when it comes to that girl, we, especially our community, we need you.
Because I was not a believer in any type of counseling,
really,
coaching, none of that. I was pro counseling, pro all of that, until my husband and I went through this real big ordeal during our 5th year of marriage, and I was forced to go to counseling. I forced myself, nobody forced me to, but I'm saying I was forced to go to counseling, and it actually turned our relationship around. We're now going to be 18 years in. Tuesday will be my 18th year anniversary, and that happened during our 5th year. So that 3 to 5 year span time is your trying time in any relationship. So
we're on year 5.
Okay, well y'all good.
5.5.
Y'all made it to 5, and that's good.
Well, we done dealt with everything.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we done had death, brokenness.
By year 5, you should have been then went through all of that, but each day you're still learning each other, regardless of how long y'all been together. That's why I tell a lot of people, well, I didn't know such and such. I didn't know she did. I didn't know she did. Well, relationships, it's an ongoing learning thing. You're going to learn something new every day because the atmosphere is changing, the time is changing, the world is changing. So you got to evolve around whatever is changing. So yeah, learning each other every day. The thing is understanding. People say communication is everything. No, it's not. You have to have an understanding in order to communicate.
Yes.
So that's a vital part of the relationship is the understanding so you can have that communication.
You are so right about that because he could say something to me and I'd be like, I don't understand why you mad about that.
Right.
And then I had to go back and be like, yeah, I can see why you mad about that. And then with me and him, even our relationship is different. Our story is different. We met and got married within 2 months of knowing each other. So we learning each other every day.
Exactly.
Anyway, so and then like I said, like everything just happened so fast. Like everything that you can think of, we experienced it. Job loss within 2 years.
Wow.
Job loss. Staying with my people. I lost my sister. I lost my father.
Wow.
He had surgery, major surgery. Wow. I think we experienced everything within a 2, not even 3 year span. And it just, everything happened so fast. And I was like, Lord, why are we going through all this so fast? And then I thought about it. We got together fast. And then if we go through this stuff early on, if it come up again, we know how to deal with it again.
Right.
So I understand it now.
Yeah, I would rather things to happen during that first 5 years anyway. So after that, everything else should be a breeze. You shouldn't have these same yelling matches.
Yeah.
Because you know how far to go. You know your trigger points.
Oh,
you know
yes.
his trigger points. You know your boundaries. You know his boundaries. So it shouldn't be a shouting match like after your 5 year because y'all already know.
You need a podcast.
You know.
You need a podcast.
Yeah, I've thought about that. I just haven't gotten into it yet.
You need one. You do. I mean, you really do. I enjoy talking to you.
I appreciate it.
You got a calming voice. You just, yeah. You just.
A lot of people say that. I don't think so, though, but a lot of people say that.
You do. You got a podcast, and you got a lot of good talking points. And like I said, we need that. Even starting with us, but even the world.
Right.
Because we don't have an understanding of each other. And that's how we get so lost in translation.
That's it.
That's how we get so much hate and anger towards each other because you don't understand what the next person is going through.
Right.
Like sometimes I may go to a restaurant. Now, my number one thing, fast food, I'm going to be as nice as possible because I already know that's a hard job.
Yes.
So I don't know what you done did. I don't know if Boom Quishalisha that came in here and cussed you out before I came in.
Right.
So I'm not finna come in here and give you no attitude.
Right.
Because I wouldn't want nobody else to do me like that. And I understand sometimes people have a bad day. And I like to change the energy.
Me too, girl. That's how I am. I go to restaurants all the time, especially McDonald's, girl. Those younger girls, they have attitude all the time. And I know they have attitude when I'm placing my order. So when I get to the window to pay them, I was like, how you doing? Fine. It's like, okay, so I give her my money or whatever. I'll leave a tip. That'll change her tone. The next customer behind me. Because I'm like, I worked at McDonald's before and I know it may not mean nothing at McDonald's, but it may be something that you change to work
You be
with.
like, remember you
so
told me because I really think you would do very
pass on to the next
well.
person behind me so they won't be so much.
And I thank you so much for coming to my grand opening. I really appreciate you.
It was a pleasure, honey, because I kept looking at my calendar. I said, it's today. Then I saw something that said grand opening on the...
Wait, this the ribbon cutting.
Then it said ribbon. I was like, okay.
Yeah, and then we're going to do the grand opening. We're going to have a photo booth.
Okay.
I'm going to ask a little questions. We're going to have a little music playing.
That's all right.
It's going to be a little bit more livelier.
I understand how I go, honey.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure to be here, and I'll be happy to come back.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you all for attending our virtual ribbon cutting. We hope you enjoyed, and we are so excited about starting our new business, and we are overjoyed and excited to be serving our community. Thank you for listening to Bigger Than Memphis, brought to you today by Bigger Than Me Business Solutions.